Just a couple of days ago, Expansive Worlds released a massive playtest for the Hunter Call of the Wild, meaning that literally hundreds and hundreds of people are playtesting the game in a beta right now that they're legally not allowed to talk about. Now, this is not an abnormal thing for the game. Typically, yeah, playtests happen for things like, new maps, new great ones, but not one at this scale. Hundreds of people are playtesting the game right now. Hundreds of people have said that they're signed with an NDA, they can't say anything. And when a game has a playtest this big, there's only one thing that could possibly happen. A new, massive game mechanic. Now, whether this is vehicles getting added to the game, an updated engine, completely reworked and new animal AI systems, we don't know, but we are going to talk about what we do know here in today's video. So make sure you guys do in fact stay until the end. You do not want to miss out on anything talked in this video whatsoever. So wasting no more of you guys' time, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So a few weeks back, you might remember on the Call of the Wild homepage, the main menu, there was the little thing to sign up for beta testing. Now, a lot of people in my Discord did do this, and the crazy thing is, unlike any other time that, they've done beta testings and 10 or 11 people get picked, pretty much everyone that applied, if they're over the age of 18, got accepted. In my Discord, at least. Now, this is not talking about, other Discord servers. Just the general public who might not be in Discord servers. It was very simple to sign up for. You just scan the QR code, and if you got chose, they'd email you. There are so many hundreds and hundreds of random people, according to people in my Discord server that are active in other servers, all across the internet right now that are saying they're in the beta testing phase. It's not really early access, it's beta testing. It's basically EW has built something, and they have people testing it, so that way they can fix issues with it to release the final build to us, and that final build will be polished and proper. That's what playtesters are for. And when you have a large scale of playtesters in a video game, there are typically new systems, and those systems are major. I personally believe that this is either going to be a revamped engine, meaning that they're going to take everything out from the bottom of the game. The engine the game runs on, the Avalanche engine, they're going to completely rip it out and give us a updated version of it. Because, the Avalanche engine that the game is currently running on is from 2017, and well, it's now 2026. And there are so many different things that they could do better, that they could do that are already in the game, they could just be better in general with a updated engine. Now, the thing that makes a little bit more sense to me is vehicles, cars. There is so much pointing towards this, and I'm going to make a prediction right now. I'm going to predict the future. There is enough, proof for me right now to say that I think we're going to be getting cars in the future. This is my personal opinion. Let me just tell you everything that's pointing towards it. First of all, if you guys haven't seen my video talking about I think cars are coming to Call of the Wild and see the Instagram post that EW reposted twice on their story, it was literally a picture of the quad, and in the background there was a car, and the title of the YouTube short was Quad, but it's a car. Or ATV, but it's a car. That is extremely obvious right there. Number 2, the playtesters. Like I said, when there's that many playtesters, there's obviously a big change coming. And another reason is competition. Way the Hunter has the great big, truck or whatever, Toyota Tacoma I think it's supposed to be, that you can drive all over the map in just a short amount of time with because it moves pretty quick. You can have your storage on you, mobile. Now, somewhere that EW could beat them with this is allowing us to go 90 across the fields of Silveridge Peaks with friends in multiplayer. Riding in the same vehicle together, or racing, or something. The roads in the game feel dead. The ability to have multiple dogs in the car and just, bring one dog back to the car and get another dog out would be phenomenal. Game-changing for the casual hunters. It would make map unlocking so much faster. And not to mention, the last thing that we got was the quads, all the way back at game release. So there is just everything in my eyes pointing towards vehicles coming to Call of the Wild next. Document it, I'm predicting it right now. Just an educated guess though. Now with an updated engine. With an updated game engine comes a ton of new things. For example, Way the Hunter 1 ran on Unreal Engine 4 and Way the Hunter 2 runs on Unreal Engine 5. UE5 is capable of better graphics with a higher frame rate, so we could see better graphics in Call of the Wild with a higher frame rate if it was running on a more updated version of the Avalanche engine. We could see higher quality textures, we could see longer render distances, we could see bigger animal models into the game, we could see better animal AI, like a million times better animal AI, because right now, like I said, we're running off 2017 technology. We could see 10 times better animal AI. We could see better, more functional multiplayer, less bugs. In general, the absolute best thing that Call of the Wild could do is update the engine. Now, it isn't just as simple as clicking an update button. It's something that'll take literally probably like 5,000 hours to do, if not more, with a team of people. They have to move everything, every single asset, every single sound, every single line of code. And mind you, every single line of code will not work in the new engine, because lines of code written in 2017 may not be supported in 2026. Screw that, they definitely won't be. Some of them will be, but some of them definitely won't be. Technology just evolves too fast. That one specific line of code could be written in a way simpler way nowadays. That one system that they built could be implemented in the click of a button nowadays. There's so much that goes into it. Do not become upset if this isn't what's going to happen. There's a lot pointing towards it, but it is an extremely, extremely difficult thing to do, especially given the fact that Expansive Worlds is not that big of a development team. So give them time, my friends. With the new gen consoles like the PlayStation 6 and whatnot coming, an increased render distance and just a higher graphical capability on next gen consoles, considering the fact that we're still running on a PlayStation 4 game on PS5 for Call of the Wild and 30 FPS, that could change the game for console players. I want you guys to think about something. All the animals that they're remodeling, they're not just remodeling those animals for nothing. They're not just remodeling the animals to say, to pull a Call of the Wild the Angler on us and say that, hey, the game's just done with development, we built it out to be this, and yeah, we just remodeled all those animals for no reason. No, they're not doing that. They're remodeling all those animals, so that way they have those 3D assets to implement into something huge. They are so far ahead of us, and I think, again, it's going to be an updated engine. Now, whether it's going to happen with this next update in the new map, I think that's highly unlikely, but whether it's going to happen in the future, I think that's very likely. We don't know when it's going to happen, guys. But I think it will. I really do think it will happen. If they want to keep this game alive, they pretty much have to. Because here in about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 years, especially with as fast as like Unreal Engine's growing and other hunting games are coming out, this game just may not live up to the day and age anymore. I personally will play it until it becomes like the Hunter Classic with like 100 players a month or something, but not everyone will. Not everyone will, okay? So nonetheless, I can confirm here in this video as a summary that we are getting a major change in Call of the Wild soon. I mean, they're not going to have a several hundred player test to sit there and eat cake and have a party. Or to try out something as simple as, you know, adding a new great one or having people mess with a new map. They do that every year. They do that 2 times a year with play tests. They've released enough maps to where, I mean, they might pull 20 people to play test. I don't know the actual number. Obviously, I don't work at Expansive Worlds. It could be upwards of 100. Shoot, there could be 10,000 people play testing right now for all I know. Maybe there's way more than several hundred. Maybe there's less. But we have never had the option to hear from so many people that I signed an NDA, I can't say anything about it, but I'm in beta testing. And there's just random people who have never been in playtesting before, who've applied for it before in my Discord and several other Discords that are just, they're playtesting now. There's a major mechanic coming to the game soon. A major change coming to the game soon. I think if they're playtesting for something like with this next update or with an update that's like in the next year, I think it's going to be cars. If they're playtesting early for something absolutely massive, like an updated engine that would change this game for the future of this game, it would be like releasing a new Call of the Wild. That's how huge releasing a new game engine would be. I think we could see that in the next 2 to 5 years. Realistically, that's as long as it's going to take, man. 2 to 5 years. Now with EW, I would say probably 2 to 3 years, maybe even less than 2 years. They do have a team of people. They've been doing this for a lot of years. But again, moving a game from one engine to another is an extremely difficult thing to do. In fact, that's why Way the Hunter started Way the Hunter 2, because moving Way the Hunter to Unreal Engine 5 was too complicated of a thing to do. They just released a whole new game. So who knows, maybe we can be getting Call of the Wild 2 soon. But hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, definitely let me know down below by smashing that like button and subscribing, as it is very, very much appreciated. And as a 16-year-old content creator, my goal by the end of 2026 is 50,000 subscribers. So if you guys would like to help us out in reaching that goal, that would be very, very much appreciated. Thank you guys for absolutely everything that you do. Your support is very, very much appreciated. As always, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.